What, you might be asking? Well, I am, and you're watching it right now, so let's get started. Also, this is a casual, everyday makeup look, so you guys can wear it anywhere you'd like. You guys can wear it to school. You guys can wear it when you're going to Whole Foods. You guys can wear it when you're picking up your brother from soccer practice, even though my brother doesn't play soccer. Still, you can do it and wear it anywhere. Awesome, let's go, dab on it. Since I've already moisturized and primed my face, I'm just gonna start with foundation. Today I am using my Jindo foundation. It's a moisture foundation. It is in the shade 112. I apply it on my hand and then I use my beauty blender and put it here instead of just, using the foundation and going like, oh, I'm applying it on my face straight on. So I like to start with my cheeks and then work my way around my face. Blend the way. Dab. So, fun fact, I have such pale skin and my neck is like 10 times paler than my actual face. It is so hard to find foundation that actually matches me. And I've recently come to the conclusion that I have to find foundation that's lighter than my face so it can match my neck. Because half the time I'm like, oh, I went tanning outside, but I just had my face tan on my neck. I like this foundation because it is the perfect color for my skin. And it's not mattifying because I have such dry skin. It makes it look dewy and glowy. And my skin can look good all day long instead of drying out and cakey. Also, if you didn't notice, I wear glasses. I have my glasses on in some of my videos. And at the moment, I'm blind. And it's very difficult to do my makeup without actually wearing my glasses. I don't know how people usually do it. I was not thinking and I did not bring my contacts. I don't usually wear my contacts, but when I do, it's really helpful. I like this foundation a lot because a little goes a long way. I only have to put a little bit on. And I like to draw it down my neck a little bit so that way the color blends and it's not like, oh, there's my makeup line. Huh. Okay guys, so step 2 is my concealer. So since I'm a teenager and I obviously don't get enough sleep, I gotta use a little concealer. So even if I don't wear foundation, I gotta put on concealer. It's like the one beauty thing I cannot live without. And this one is from Glossier, and it is in the shade Light 10. To blend it out and apply it, I am using a MAC 287 brush. You can obviously tell that there's a lot of it, but a little does go a long way, so you don't have to put that much at all. I literally just dabbed it once, and it's like, oh, whoa, that's a lot. Okay. I'm gonna use my hand to blend this out. I'm currently dying. That's it for concealer. And then I'm gonna bake my face with a setting powder, translucent setting powder from Shuanumura. Shuanumura, I think. And it is in the color Colorless. What a great color. And I totally did not steal this from my mother. So I don't want to, because I have really dry skin, I don't want it to be so matte. I just want to keep my skin dewy, but at the same time have it under control. So I'm going to do it under my eyes, around my nose a little bit, and then along my contour line. In case you didn't know, setting powder is thebomb.com because it sets your foundation and concealer so that way it looks very more polished instead of very either oily or crackly, I guess. I love to use it whenever I do my makeup. It's like my second beauty thing I cannot live without. Awesome. So next, guys, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. Now, a lot of people are like, oh my god, how do you do your eyebrows? well, this is what they look like naturally. There's not much of a difference. I don't usually do my brows, I just leave them the way they are. But I decided to do them just to make them more polished and look better for y'all. So, I'm going to be using Anastasia Dip Brow in Ebony. Also going to be using an Anastasia angle brush. So, I'm going to brush out my brows a little bit, so that way I can tell what I have to fill in or any patchy areas. And then I'll just take a little bit of the dip brow and like dip it in there, and then I'm going to use some of the product. I don't really need to shape my brows or like do much. I'm just gonna fill in any patchy areas, just make them look more polished. I'm just going to apply a little bit into areas that I think need just a little bit more polishing and color, and then blend it out with the brush. So I messed up a little bit, I am human, so I have to use a Q-tip and blend out this little part here, which bugs me because I'm just going to blend out this little part here, then I start blending the rest. And that way the color is the same and even instead of this one choppy part. Awesome. Okay, next. So since I'm done with my dip brow, I'm going to be using some tinted eyebrow gel from Glossier, and this one is Boy Brow. So it's a really dark color, and I just like to use it just to polish my brows a little bit, so that way none of them are sticking up in certain areas. I like to start off by wiping it on my hand a little bit so I can take off any excess. I just finished my brows. This is looking pretty good. You know what's weird? I cannot wiggle my eyebrows. I'm like, I can't do it. I can wink. It's really creepy when I wink and you don't want me to. And I want to make it look a little bit more polished, so I'm going to be doing some concealer around my brows so that way they, look better. It's not that much of a difference, but a little bit does go a long way. And next is bronzer. It's step 6. Wait, is it 5? Step 5, bronzer. This is a Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. It is Film Star Bronze and Glow. Okay, I'm going to be using just the bronzer and not the glow because I got plenty of glow where that came from. Oh, and I am also using a MAC 135 brush, which is nice and poofy. A little bit does go a long way, and I'd rather put a little bit less and a little bit too much. So I'm doing my cheekbones and then my temples and around my forehead just to warm up my face, and a little bit of my nose to give it a little bit of a kind of contour. So give that warmth that fall gives, and then a little bit of my jawline that I don't have, but I'm pretend I do. The warmth I was looking for. To do bronzer, you gotta do the succulent fish face. Totally. Gotta do my temples and then a little bit across my forehead just to get some more. Next, a little bit of contour from my nose, but not so that way it's too noticeable. So just so you can tell that my nose is a little bit thinner than it actually is. Awesome. Next is step 6, blush. Gotta give me that little red pizzazz. So, step 6, blush. Whoa, whoa. I'm going to be using my Too Faced blush, Sparkling Bellini. Awesome. And I love the colors. It's so pretty and sparkly. It's amazing. I'm going to just dab it a little bit. A little does go a long way. This entire thing just turned pink. Okay, my apples. I don't like to go like directly onto my apple. Like I like to go in like the corners here. And that way it lifts up my face a little bit and doesn't like drag it down. I don't know. I saw it in a makeup tutorial once. Good. Awesome. And I got this blush from Sephora and I had to like beg my mom for it. She's like, well, it ain't that cheap. And I was like, but it's like the only thing I'm gonna get for a while. I need it. And it's like in the shape of a heart. Like who doesn't want this? And I was like, well, I don't have any blush yet and I need to have blush. I can't just be going around with the makeup bowl with no pink little fake cheeks. Nuh-uh-uh, that ain't acceptable to me. Nope, nope, nope. I needed to have the blush. So I waited and waited and eventually she got the makeup. I'm happy. So, eyes. Yahoo! That was over-exaggerated, but eyes. I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty palette in the color Moon Dust, which is right here to go around my entire eyelid. So next on my eyes, I'm going to be using my Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy palette that I just got and I am in love with. I begged my mom for it again, you know. I obviously did not get this one from my mom's bag. And I'm going to be using the shade Beach and doing it around my crease area. And I really like the color Beach. I use it a lot actually because it's really nice and warm and tan and it just like brightens up the entire eyeshadow. And it makes your eyes pop. So next, I'm going to be finishing off all of my eyeshadow colors with my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to be using the color Venetian Red and using the same brush I used in the Kylie Cosmetics one. It is my MAC 227 brush. And I'm just going to use a little bit of it. Since it's so pigmented, I have to just dab it a little bit to get excess makeup off. And then I'm just going to use like the kind of cornerish part of my eye. I don't know. So now to top it all off, I'm going to be taking a little smuggler brush that'll just like smoosh it out on the bottom. And it is a MAC 220 brush. I'm going to be taking my Kylie Cosmetics Beach, which is this one right here, in the Burgundy palette, and just smooth it on the brush. And then my Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and using my Venetian Red again, and just putting that all around this brush so I can smear it on the bottom. And you gotta shake it, because otherwise it's gonna look really like pigmented. And when you're smudging out your eyeshadow and it comes out a little bit patchy, you can always just feel free to jump in and use your fingers just to blend it out a little bit. And next, eyeliner. What? Okay, awesome. Today I'm going to be using my Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil. And I'm using a white color, so that way it makes my eyes look more like, and I look like an anime character. It was my good eye. Oh my god. I'm left-handed and I have to do my other eye. Next is my eyelashes. I like to curl them first just so that way they're like popping and at their full potential. I don't know why I'm talking in a southern accent today, but I am. Now, I'm going to be doing mascara. Today I am using my L'Oreal Voluminous False Fiber Lashes. I really like I'm using this L'Oreal mascara because it like makes your eyes so much public. Look at the difference. Like this is like, yeah, where are they? But this one's like, bam, girl, you got on falsies. Dang. Where'd you get your lash extensions? Oh, L'Oreal mascara. The mascara should always be the one that takes forever to do. Like this should be the longest time waster. It's not a time waster, like it should take the longest time to do. If I could have $1 for every mistake I make, I'd be rich. Bam. Again, this is just amazing. Do you guys see the world of the difference mascara makes? This gives me life. Thank you so much, L'Oreal, for creating this, oh my god, this amazing product. I will forever be indebted to you. I lost count, but second to last step, lips, woo, woo. So today I decided to do a liquid lipstick, but I'm going to start off with my Huda Beauty Trendsetter lip liner. So that way I can outline my lips, otherwise it's just gonna be okay, I can't do this. I need my glasses. Like, I can't even see my lips. I'm that blind. Oh, I look different. Okay. I kind of blended it in by accident under my lip. So I need to use a baby wipe and then a Q-tip to like wipe it off. So yeah. Okay to mess up, guys. It's perfect, except for Hannah Montana. Get it? No, that's perfect. Next, I am going to be using my Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in the color Crush, I believe. It does not say the color on here, but I'm pretty sure I remember it's called Crush. Now, put it all together, I'm going to use a metal matte lipstick so that way I can make it look more pop and pizzazzy. I'm using my Kylie Cosmetics Metal Matte in the color Air. And I'm just going to be doing it in the middle of my lip so that way it just makes it look more, you know, polishy, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm happy with how this ended up. I mean, of course it can be better. I'm like not really good at this, but I think it went pretty. I'm eating my hair. 1 second. I think it went really well. My lips look pretty good. I have that little sparkling Bellini in the center, and then I have that little finish in the sides. And imagine the eyeshadow, so off with them glasses and onto them highlights. So, like I just said, last but not least, my favorite thing in the entire world, highlight. Highlight, oh my god, I cannot live without highlight. So, since I want to be glowing, I'm going to be using my Milk Makeup, a holographic stick, and I'm just gonna be like all over my face, just bam. So this is like brand new, like literally I just got this the other day, so I haven't really used it in my makeup yet. So let's see what it looks like. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Like literally out of this world holographic. It gives me life. Less. Okay, so I'm just gonna be like rolling it, I guess. Out of this world, so like, it gives me life. And well, since I'm a true believer of highlighters, I need a second one. So of course I'm pulling around my all-time favorite Makeup Cosmetics highlighter in the color Pearl. Because I'm so pale, I use the light one. And this is like the one I always come back to. It's like my #1 favorite one. So yes, I'm also going to be using my MAC 159 brush and just doing it to set the stick, the holographic stick, on my cheekbones. This is pretty good. I'm definitely going to be using my Milk holographic stick a lot. It just makes me look more holographic-y, and who doesn't want that? And thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun sharing my makeup routine with you guys. And of course, this is not the most common one I'll do. Like most of the time I'll like skip the eyeshadow and just you know, keep it more down low, but I wanted to be more festive, especially for the holidays, you know, so yeah, love you. Oh, and subscribe if you haven't, you should. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.